Sunlight streams through the window and pools at my feet as I carefully examine the rectangular glass tank suspended before me. Inside it are sapphire flower buds reaching towards the light. They peek out of the glass. They were growing in some grass that the last time I saw them. Raphael told me the flowers are an extinct species that have been brought back to life. Another memory surfaces alongside it, Raphael's warm kiss in the summer breeze with the sweet scent of flowers. Recalling this, I pull my hand away from the petals.
After numerous experiments, we finally succeeded in making these flowers bloom underwater.
Ooh!
We might even get them to blossom in the ocean as we continue our research.
Flowers in the ocean! Aren't, like, reefs like a bunch of, like a garden, essentially, in the ocean? If you think about it, they kind of are. Charles, the owner of this private courtyard-style botanical garden, and Raphael's friend, guides us through the hydroponic greenhouse. A few days ago, Charles contacted Raphael and me to discuss a breakthrough in their research on these flowers.
But, Raphael, you must be aware that research like this requires significant financial investment. By the way, how are the preparations coming along for your flower-themed exhibition series? You haven't decided on a venue for Lincoln yet, have you? Why not hold it in my garden? As for the venue fee, I'll charge you...
I'm fine with whatever, but you should take those calculations to Thomas. Just saying.
Don't worry. Once our research is successful, I'll make sure to cultivate these flowers in the ocean outside your house first.
Raphael can't be bothered with math or calculations. He's unbothered.
That's very thoughtful of you.
I can't help but chuckle, and Charles turns to look at me.
I think you might have forgotten something.
I already know what Charles is talking about before he continues. Earlier, Raphael mentions these flowers still needed a name, and he gave me the naming rights. Oh God.
They're close to being capable
Oh God.
of blooming in the ocean, yet they're still an unnamed species.
We haven't found the right inspiration yet. We thought of several names, but none of them felt right.
Next time you're late with your design drafts, I'll be the one pestering you every day, Charles.
Come to think of it, you're not wrong. Naming something is incredibly difficult. There's a room next door exhibiting eternal flowers, and it has a plethora of reference materials. You can check it out. Maybe they'll inspire you.
Ooh, we have to name the flowers? Why do I feel like we're going to name them like the nickname or something, like Cutie Petunias, you know, or like something like that, like Petunias, Cutie Petunias, Cutie Petunias, Cutie Petunias. That's what I'm calling them. That's the name. I feel like that's what Raph would call it, though. The exposition hall is spacious with several displays cases. Soft yellow lighting illuminates the eternal flowers, and each one is protected in the glass container. Queen of the Night thrives in warm, humid environments with partial shade. The elongated petals and brightly white and delicate like the wings of a cicada. Even when it's preserved, this Queen of the Night appears remarkably lifelike. The flower represents fleeting beauty. It often used to express how beautiful things are and how quickly the beauty fades. Beauty is fleeting. Flower language isn't it ultimately a reflection of human emotion? At some point, Raphael has picked up a booklet, leaning against the side table it rested on. He flips through the pages.
Anything can become a vessel for our emotions, especially something as romantic as a living flower.
As I look at the Queen of Night in the display case, my mind drifts to a dream I had last night. My weightless thought wait. Ha, ha, ha. My weightless thoughts float before sinking into the dark ocean of my dream. One day ago.
Excuse us. Please move.
I take a step, and my back touches the wall as two workers with white gloves pass by. They're carrying a wrapped painting. Paintings of various sizes are stacked around the living room. In a few days, they'll be transported in batches to Raphael's upcoming expedition.
Oh, you're here. Quick, take this gift I got you.
Hi, Antalya! Antalya, yeah! I love Antalya. I love that Luca. So it's so funny because like Luca started playing lads, and she's very much she's not really like into the men and stuff like that, but she like wanted to play to see what what we were talking about, right? And then I told her about Antalya, and I was like, look at how beautiful Antalya is, and Luca's like, I want Antalya. Move aside, Raphael. I want your aunt. A valid take. Antalya, she can sing. She's rich. Look at her. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Talia's souvenir covers one corner of the table. More of them are spilling out of an open suitcase by the sofa. She just returned from performing overseas and picked out local specialties as gifts for me and Raphael on her way back. Thank you, Auntie. You didn't have to bring all of this.
Don't tell me you bought out every shop in town.
All right. Raphael sits down beside me and picks up a pearl necklace. He holds it up to see how it look on me.
That place is famous for its pearls. I picked some out for my other friends too. By the way, Aiden's grandfather is getting older. He wants to return home, and they're planning to fulfill his wish.
That old man, huh? It's been a long time since I last saw him.
Wait, who? Oh, Aiden's grandfather. Okay. I remember Aiden, the child who visited us during Raphael's birthday party. Raphael set down the necklace and picks up a bracelet. He gently takes my hand and helps me put it on. Are you saying they'll return him to the ocean?
Yes, the elderly wish to return to the sea. After all, that's the Lemurians' true home.
It's true. They are from the ocean. Imagine being from the ocean. Imagine you're doing the boom shakalaka with Raphael, right? And the way you describe it is like he thrusts like the motion of the ocean. I don't know why that popped in my brain, but it did. And it's like, fan fiction writers, write that down. There probably is a fan fiction out there with those wording, to be honest. It must be the same for Raphael. He'll always be connected to his home, the ocean. Suddenly, Raphael's fingers brush against my wrist as he slowly traces the pattern of the bracelet. I meet his serene gaze.
Aiden's grandfather will peacefully return to the sea, which means we helped him fulfill his lifelong wish.
Aw.
Don't be too sad about it, okay?
Mm-hmm. Dim moonlight spills across the pitch-black sea. In the distance, a lone figure stands in turbulent waters, their silhouette as solitary as the moon. Is that Raphael? Raphael! The waves are too dangerous! Where are you going? Ah! The figure I call out to doesn't hear me and suddenly walks further into the sea. Raphael! I try to follow him, but the waters hold me back. My feet are frozen in place. A massive wave rushes forth, and I hold my breath before it crashes onto me. I'm knocked down. As the tide recedes, I find myself lying on a peaceful shore. Raphael has vanished into the sea as if he was never there. I'm alone.
What you thinking about, cutie? You've been staring at that with a faraway look in your eyes. It kind of reminds me of a fish sleeping with its eyes open in the sea.
Do fish even sleep in the ocean? Do fish sleep? I don't know if I've ever seen a fish sleep.
Is there something special about this flower that I'm missing?
Raphael's snap brings me back to reality. He moves closer and rests his head against mine as we look at the flowers together. Oh, it's nothing. I was thinking we could come up with a meaning for our flower.
You were so deep in thought. What did you come up with? Come on, tell me.
I heard that even eternal flowers have their limits. Their colors will fade as they wither away.
Yep. Even with all those fancy preservation methods, eternal flowers can't escape the laws of nature.
The meaning I thought of is... all things must come to an end, being brave as things end. Knowing everything will disappear, but still being brave as things come to an end. Raphael's expression changes as he turns to me. He's really close to me in the camera, right? I've never seen him this close to me. Okay, back up, my boy. I can smell your breath from here. He gently cups my cheeks and looks me in the eye.
What's wrong? I noticed something was off when I saw you today. You didn't sleep well?
I turn away from Raphael's touch. I don't want him to see more of my emotions. It's nothing. I just had a terrible nightmare last night. I dreamed about a little fish being eaten by a shark in the deep sea.
Poor fishy. Eaten by a big fish in the ocean, only to meet the same fate in a human's dream on land.
Wow, okay. We're sitting here being all sad. He pulls out the silly. I love him, though. He's trying to cheer us up. I know it's silly to worry about Raphael leaving me to return to the ocean. This kind of possibility has a low chance of happening. Not gonna lie, thinking about it, just saying that out loud, I felt like I felt a pit in my stomach. It makes me sad to think about that, one day, he could return to the ocean without us. Because we are from two different worlds. But he fell in love with us anyways. But maybe I should be more honest with Raphael. The truth is, I dreamed about you. You walked into the sea alone, and no matter how many times I called out to you, you wouldn't turn around. Raphael freezes for a moment. His gaze is slightly lowered, as if my fears were transferred to him.
That Rafayel in your dream sucks. Tonight I'll scold him for being rude to you.
I'm gonna favor that one. That's a good one. That's a good line.
That Rafayel in your dream sucks. Tonight I'll scold him for being rude to you.
I wonder if you might also. Raphael puts his finger on my lips to stop me from finishing the sentence. He rests his hands on my shoulders before gently embracing me. Aww. Raphael is so sweet. He's so sweet. Past the goofy exterior where he says stuff silly things. He's so sweet. He's legit just such the sweetest.
You looked distracted then, and I wondered if something was bothering you. Returning to the ocean is a Lemurian tradition, but not everyone is the same.
What do you mean?
Our hearts are bound to different things. I understand what it's like to wait for someone to keep their promise. That's why I only make promises I know I can keep.
He's talking about his promise with us, and we forgot about it. Not our fault. It's not our fault, but we forgot. We're such terrible people! We forgot about our promise with Raphael! I know. That's exactly why I believe every word you say. Raphael brushes away the stray hair from my forehead, and his fingertips trail down my cheek.
I can't promise I'll never leave this place, but I know with absolute certainty that I don't want to leave you.
Oh, I feel the same way. Okay, let's not be solemn. It was just a dream. I only wanted to tell you about it. I casually flip to the next page of the booklet in my hands. I pretend to be interested in its contents. We'll come back to this later. Your exhibition opens up tomorrow.
You...
Oh, right. Should we use the botanical garden for your expedition? Expedition. I said expedition. Exhibition. Exhibition! Not with a D, with a B. The grass outside looks nice.
All the plants there are artificially cultivated. I prefer a place that's more natural.
Then let's look elsewhere. Just when I think I managed to get Raphael to stop dwelling on what I said earlier, he cradles my face in his hands and I end up looking into his eyes.
I know you weren't exactly being honest when you decided to change the subject, but when you have these feelings next time, can you tell me about them in the same way you did today? When you start thinking about those things, I'll be by your side to support you. Will that make you feel better?
Yeah, Raphael? Fuck, man. What the fuck? Why am I crying in these cards? I don't know why that made me feel like... That, like, hit me in a spot I wasn't expecting. What the fuck? What the fuck, Raphael? Why do you do this to me? Okay.
I'll be away for about 2 weeks because of the exhibition. If I keep calling you, you're not allowed to think I'm annoying. Okay? Okay.
I playfully tap his arm. When have I ever thought of you as annoying? I don't know why that hit so hard. And it hit me in a place I didn't even realize. I don't know. There's something. I don't know. I don't know. I just hit an insecurity of mine. That's all. And I'm just like, God damn it. This game. This is how they get you in full, sitting there being like, look at these men, look at these pretty men, they'll make you feel good, and they will say things to you that hit you in your insecurities as we sit there and distract you by hitting your wallets, making all of your money, and you sit there crying over fictional men. This is basically virtual pickpocketing at its best. Oh, Infold, when I get you, Infold, when I get you, Ricky, when I get you, Ricky, when I get you, Ricky, when I get you, Ricky. Lincoln City is the final stop for Raphael's exhibition. Since it's the grand finale, choosing the right venue is very important. I browsed through photos of venues I found. It's beautiful here, but the flower arrangements are too random. The theme isn't distinct enough. Besides, the park artificial design is too obvious. I scroll through park photos on my laptop screen. This is a wall iris garden. The wall iris symbolizes friendship and passion and represents the bond between people. Looking for weekend plans? Visit Wall Iris Park with your friends and enjoy spring scenery together. Finding gardens via flower symbolism might lead to more meaningful locations. This could work. I click on the search bar and type flower symbolism. Different types of flowers quickly fill my screen. Soft grass cushions my step as I make my way through the woods. In the distance, I spot a lake. Its surface reminds me of a mirror. New stream idea. Stream ends when Clotho loses it over a fictional man. Over a fictional men. Okay, you know what? If that happened, I would have lost the moment I pulled Rafayel. Okay, that's what would have happened. A railway track extends into the center of the lake and quickly disappears beneath the water. The scenery in the area surrounding by the forest is beautiful. This should meet Raphael's requirements. A few days ago, I found out about an old scenic area nearby that had been abandoned for years online. Now it becomes one with the wilderness. As I walk deeper into the woods, I spot a tourist train sitting at the end of the railway track. The train's original paint had faded away to reveal the gray metal underneath. Having visitors takes the train across to the lake to enter the exhibition. That would be unique. We need to get someone to repair the train first. As for its exterior, that'll have to be redesigned. As I look across the lake, I notice the woods gradually taking on light purple hues. I can make out swaying clusters of wisteria. Wisteria. 2 days after the train repair are complete, Rafayel is due to return to Lincoln. We agreed a few days ago that I'd show him the venue. I picked one once he's back. I wonder if he'll like it. In one corner of the room, paint and art supplies are laid out. If he does, we can work on the train's exterior and add an artistic flair to it. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, what does he say?
It's like 9 in the morning in Lincoln. Is my hunter cutie still sleeping?
No. I'm awake, silly! I'm far more likely to be up earlier than a certain someone who stays up all night making art. I never thought I'd see the day where you asked me if I'm awake. Oh god.
Actually, I had Thomas take a package to the studio. Can you record a video for me, please? I want to see what got delivered. There's a condition, though. You need to be in the video.
Wait, why do I have to be in the video? I have a feeling you got an ulterior motive. He always does, though! He always has an ulterior motive. I know a manipulative man if I see one. Oh, I know.
Please. My goal here was always to see you in person.
Sure. Sure it was. Please. Sure it was. I open the studio floor. Sunlight streams through the floor to ceiling windows and illuminates the tiny dust particles dancing in the air. Following Raphael's direction, I approach his sofa. Instead of finding the package he mentions, I see an intricately designed dress. What's this? Puzzled, I stand there and hear the faint sound of a door opening.
I told you I wanted to see you in person.
I turn around to see Rafayel walking in with his suitcase. I freeze. Wait, I didn't get the dates wrong, right? Your exhibition hasn't ended yet. Why are you already... My surprise gives way to overwhelming joy. Looking at his unsurprised expression, I realize he planned this.
I couldn't help it. I wanted to see you the moment I got back, so I had to come up with an excuse to get you here.
You little shit! What do you mean you don't have any alternative motives? Oh yeah, police. Okay. Raphael lets go of his suitcase and walks towards me with open arms. Yay! I run over to hug him. He quickly returns the embrace and pats my head.
Did you miss me that much?
Yes, I did, actually. I'm just pleasantly surprised.
How's the dress? You were looking at it when I came in.
Still holding me, Raphael guides me to the sofa. He lets go, only to pick up the dress and hold it against me.
It should fit perfectly. Why don't you try it on now?
He pushes the dress into my arms. Then he puts his hands on my shoulders and steers me towards the bedroom. I have a surprise for you too. I haven't told you about it yet, though.
Don't tell me you've already picked out a venue for my exhibition.
You got it right on the first guess. That's no fun. Raphael opens the door and leans against the doorframe.
Clear skies, sunny, and the perfect temperature. Today's a good day. I think we should check it out now.
Yeah! Sure, but before we head out, we need to stop by my place and pick up something. Date time! Oh my god, look at him! Look at the little outfit! We can't really see it yet, but look, oh my god! Soft music drifts through the car as Raphael sits in the driver's seat. He takes off his sunglasses and idly twirls them in his hands. Through the window, I see the suburban forest. The lake in the distance peeks through the trees. I'm excited and nervous. We can drive into the forest ahead. Just follow the tracks through the trees until the end.
Have you been here before?
Of course, I had to check it out myself. Oh my god, look at him! Look at that outfit. You're looking so good, Raphael. I can't wait to get this outfit for you. At the end of the Tranquil Forest Railway tracks. At the end of the Tranquil Forest Railway tracks, sit a tourist train. Dappled sunlight filters through the trees and dances across the vehicle. Raphael approaches the train. His fingers trail along its faded surface as his gaze follows the railway tracks across the lake to the opposite shore. Our destination is on the other side. We'll need to take the train to cross the lake. I walk to the back of Raphael's sports car, pat the trunk, and lean. I forgot he has a sports car. I forgot he's like, sometimes I forget how rich he is until like people start pointing out the things that he owns are like all designer. And I'm like, God damn. Here's the thing. I feel like I could not date a man like Raphael in person because he's going to be wearing all this designer stuff and I'll be sitting here looking like a bum. Okay? I mean, like, look at me. My clothing is ripped up. I haven't seen a new piece of clothing in days, in years, in centuries, in millennia. You know, like I look like a bum in comparison to him. Like I'm literally negative dollars in my bank account and he's out here wearing Cartier and sports cars and all that stuff. Anyways, we pat the trunk and lean with both hands resting on it. I look at him. The train has been abandoned for a long time. Since it's old, I thought we could paint it together. Make it look however we want.
So those boxes you were being secretive about at your place have paints and art supplies.
We take the supplies from the trunk and approach the train. Raphael pulls me in front of him, and his hands cover mine as I hold a brush.
What should we paint?
The faded metal surface before me has become our canvas, but as I hold up the brush, I find myself unsure. Since this is a place I visited with Raphael, I looked at the vast lake and imagined the train moving across its surface as glittering lights scatter. The sea from my dream appears before my eyes. Maybe Raphael and I should paint a new one. An ocean full of life and light to take its place. I want to paint the sea with you. Aww! Time flies with each brush stroke, and the sea before us begins to take shape. Engrossed in painting, My mind is free from other thoughts. Unexpectedly, I feel at peace.
You're so focused that you've gone quiet. What you thinking about?
I'm just concentrating. Nothing. I'm just letting my mind wander. Looking at the sea is always relaxing for me. I never knew painting it could feel the same way.
Have you been stressed lately?
Yes, actually, I've been very stressed, Raphael. In this lighting, you could see like the blue in his hair. You can see like on the tips and stuff. Raphael probably remembered what I said before. My fear that one day he might leave the land, which means he's leaving me. My brush pauses. Even though the possibility feels unlikely, it still stirs a quiet ease in my heart. Or unease? Did I say unease? Unease. Sort of, but it's about something far in the future.
Sometimes I let my thoughts wander too. Will seashells ever grow legs? What would happen if flowers could bloom forever? What does the end of the world look like?
My guy! Will seashells ever grow legs? Okay. Jellyfish are walking naked. Sharks are eating grass for free. It's been 800 years! Oh my god, Raphael, I can't take you seriously. I can't take you anywhere!
These questions might sound silly, so I don't talk about them.
They're not silly. Each of those questions are cute. Cute. I don't know about the end of the world one being cute. I don't know about that one. Have you ever shared these thoughts with anyone else?
Nope. You're the first. And I slowly realized why I think this way. It's because I believe everything should have an ending. I'm always curious about those endings. I want to know them long before they arrive.
We lower our brushes as the dark blue sea before us comes to life. Its waves surge. In our ocean swim two little fish. One is him and one is me. They happily swish their tails in the water. Everyone wants things to turn out well, don't they? I'm no different.
But my perspective has started to change.
Oh yeah? The train parts the lake's waters as it moves forward. Crystalline waves splash the railway tracks and each droplet sparkles like a pearl. Once we finish painting, we board tourist train and head towards the opposite shore. Lights pierce through the crystal clear lake, and the sky and water blend seamlessly. It's as if our train is traveling through a boundless ocean. You haven't finished what you said earlier. You're not curious about endings? Ravel sits beside me and alternates between gazing at the lake and sketching in his notebook.
Of course I still am. But sometimes I think that what I believed to be an ending might not really be the end, you know? It's like how a river flowing into the sea doesn't actually end. The seawater will become rain and fall again.
It's true. I mean, not me. I'm forever because I'm a goddess. But mortals, every living creature, while they may die, their matter never actually disappears, They just become part of nature, You decompose and you become part of the earth. We're all made of stardust in some way, shape, or form. So we never truly, that energy never truly dies, We never truly die. And to me, I think that's comforting.
No one knows where the end is or whether things will end in the next moment. What we think has left us has just found another way to stay by our side. Maybe I should cherish the journey I share with the people around me, instead of searching for endings.
Aww. Raphael turns to look at me, and his gazes depth are reminiscent of the sea, one that promises warmth and safety. When he said, "the people around me," his gaze seemingly reached out to soothe my heart. You're right. I might not know where the ending is, but I know it's not here. Just as I imagine, our little train glides across the sparkling water as if to carry Raphael and me back to the sea. Raphael, look. Isn't it just like the ocean?
Yeah. This is the most extraordinary sea I've ever seen.
As our train approaches the shore, the lake gradually recedes behind us. Ah, we're here. It's daytime! It's daytime! Oh my god, we're on a date. We venture deeper into the woods, and the soft purple hues stretch as far as the eye can see. As I expected, a large wisteria grove unfolds before us. Ba, 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 ba. Look at how gorgeous he looks.
Wisteria.
Flowering meadows stretch along both sides of the railway tracks. Traversing this endless sea of purple, our train passes cascading, swaying wisteria. A sweet floral fragrance fills the air as the train comes to a gentle stop before towering wisteria trees. I've been thinking, we could build a platform where the train stops. It can be styled to match your exhibition's theme.
We can set up the autograph station here as well.
Raphael jumps down from the train, holding his sketchbook. He extends his other hand to me. Taking it, I land on the soft grass.
We'll use this meadow for the main exhibition area. The installation art can be designed with a wisteria backdrop in mind.
Raphael turns to a blank page in his sketchbook and begins jotting down his ideas. You have your heart set on this place?
The space is perfect. The surroundings are peaceful. The scenery is beautiful. The deciding factor, of course, is that you chose it.
Aww.
Why wouldn't I have my exhibition here?
Aww, he loves it when we choose things because we thought about him. Honestly, the purple makes sense. Like, the purple of the wisteria makes so much sense for him because, like, his purple hair. And it's, like, it's very purpley, and I love it. Purple and pink. The wisteria trees' thick branches stretch out to the side. Moving behind the trunk, he uses his sketchbook to part the cascading wisteria.
Besides, I'm fond of wisteria.
Leaning against the trunk, he idly twists the pen in his hand.
I haven't created the centerpiece for this exhibition yet, but I found my inspiration.
Is it us? It's us. You're going to draw right now?
I can do a rough sketch.
Moving the branches, I try to peek at Raphael's sketchbook, but just as I reach out, he quickly covers it up.
Wait, I'll show you when I'm done.
What do you mean? Also booty. I can see your butt. He's acting mysterious. It's fine. He's not going anywhere. What the heck? What the heck? We can't see it, but I want to see. All right, I'll wait for you. Raphael seems skeptical because I agree so quickly. He turns away, his back now facing me. I'm going to get up
You
closer.
better not be thinking about making me lower my guard before doing a sneak attack.
Okay, you know what? You didn't have to call me out like that, okay? I won't. I was just trying to find the perfect angle for your pose. Yeah, Sunlight streams through. Yeah, I hate how he read me like a book because I was like, I could just sneak up on him. And then he's like, don't sneak up on me. Okay, Raphael, don't read my mind. Sunlight streams through gaps in the flowering canopy as I hold my phone. I'm trying to take a picture of Raphael while he's sketching. And photo. Yeah, okay, cool. A gentle breeze caresses his hair, and I find the perfect angle to capture Raphael's profile. Content with the photo, I lower my phone and quickly take in the spring day. What? It's time! It's time! Cutscene time! Kindle time! As time flows between us, I sketch and notice Raphael's hand is slowing down. Or stretch. Not sketch. I stretch. Oh, it's so pretty. He's been drawing, but he still won't let me see his sketchbook. All right, I'm going to sneak up on him. I got you.
Sometimes Wisteria spirits pretend to be human to scare people. Then mischievous hands appeared.
Yeah, and? What you gonna do about it, Too bad, I still didn't see it. What's he doing? Let me see!
I knew you couldn't resist trying.
Oh, come on.
Gotcha, cutie.
Shut up! Shut up! You're gonna make me blush. You're making me blush. Oh my god. Rafayel making me blush. What did we say? Oh shoot. I didn't read that! Oh well. It's fine. Alright. We're gonna take a nice video.
Not happy with just a peek? You wanna record it too?
Yeah, of course. I gotta record your beautiful face.
But your phone is facing me.
Okay.
How can you say you're recording a video of the Wisteria with a straight face? I'm
Wait.
impressed.
I want to see. Oh, his book is closed. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Oh, he's so handsome. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so pretty. Can I zoom in? Oh my god, zooming in. Oh yeah. I can't wait to take photos on my phone. Like, screenshot it. Let's back it up. Oh yeah. Booty? Oh, I can't really see the booty that well here. Oh well, that's fine. He's so beautiful. Oh my god. Rafayel. Ah! I love you. Continue. I don't want to see. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
An artist isn't a camera. What's on the paper isn't always what the eye sees.
It's too fast and we can't even pause
Maybe
it.
I'm drawing a love story.
Okay, are you going to show me? You're just messing with me.
Then you should give the artist some space so he can finish sooner. Just saying.
Shush! Oh, that made my heart skip a beat. Oh my god. I want to see. Rafayel, let me see. Oh, come on. Let me see it. Wait, no, zooming out. Let me see. Oh, I see. I can't see it. God damn it. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. Whatever you say.
Are you sure
Sure, what?
the Wisteria's not being inspired?
By what? What do you mean by...
What we're doing is giving the Wisteria a new source of inspiration.
Oh. He is eating us up! Oh my god. Oh, lordy. Oh, the pin. We got pinned. And he's eating us up. Oh my... Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, hello, my name is Clotho. Hello, my name is Clotho. I'm your weather woman today, and there is an 80% chance that it's already raining between my legs. Woo! Okay, it's fine. Can't take it, my heart. Rafayel? Oh my god! Oh my... We are aggressively making out. Oh my god! Oh my... And my mouth is watering. Oh wait! Oh, we fell. We fell off the tree. Oh my god. Oh, that got it. I need a pause. The way he's gazing at us, the way he like devours us. He's like, oh my god! I'm telling you! Everyone's sitting there and they're just like, yeah, no. Rafayel is such a little subby like bitch man. He's like a little twink subby bitch man, and it's like, no. Hello, top Rafayel, like Dom Rafayel. Dom Rafayel is the true Rafayel. Did you see the way he took control of that situation? Oh, he was hungry. Oh my god. Hey. Woo! Woo! God damn! Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Oh my. Ah!
Done filming?
No. I'm part of the story
The
now.
Wisteria tells a fantastical tale of devoted, gentle love.
My guy, there was nothing gentle about what just happened. There was absolutely nothing gentle about what happened. You pinned us against a tree and you went in. I'm telling you. People are so, like, they see him in the main storyline and they're just like, oh, he's just a silly little guy. Oh my God, he's a silly little guy. I'm telling you, he's up there with being dominant with Xavier, like very up there. Sometimes maybe even more so. I don't know. I felt things. I felt my tummy doing flips and I felt things between the legs that I've never felt before, okay? Woo! God! Oh, wait, no, I'm also ovulating probably soon, so that doesn't help. God damn it. Anyways, continue. Let's continue.
It never will.
Yeah. Oh, the flower. Did he just use tongue? There's no way he just used tongue.
The Wisteria represents our precious moment.
I'm gonna have to go back later to see if he used tongue, because that looked like I saw a tongue stick out of his mouth. There's... Oh, God. All right. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Oh my God, I am. Ooh. I'm okay. I'm fine. A gentle breeze stirs the wisteria. They fall from the tree like a silent rain. Delicate petals twirl through the air. One by one, they drift down onto Raphael's open sketchbook. Leaning against the tree, Raphael and I sit on the grass. He gives me his sketchbook decorated with petals.
Since it's a flower exhibition, I think paintings of flowers are the best option.
Yeah. On the page, a sapphire flower unfurls its slender petals. It's so lifelike under the dapple light that it seems to be blossoming before my eyes. While you were preparing for the exhibition, I did some research and learned when flowers bloom and how they grow and what they symbolize. Raffael wraps his arms around me. He rests his chin on my shoulder as we look at the drawing. Aww.
What does wisteria symbolize in the language of flowers?
It represents an enduring, intensely devoted love and the desire to never part from one you cherish. I choose this place because I learned what the flowers meant.
The language of flowers has never been about interpreting the plants themselves. Rather, it's about giving voice to the emotions we carry in our hearts.
That's true.
These are the words you wanted to tell me, right?
The sunlight filtering through the flowers take on a soft purple hue. As I meet Raphael's gaze, my heart races. I nod.
You said before that you were worried about me leaving. I've also thought about it.
Yeah?
Because if I left you, it would mean that you had left me.
Before I told you about my fears, I was hesitant about whether to bring it up. I never expected you to have the same worry.
Well, it was difficult to bring up in the first place. but it doesn't matter now.
But the thing is his fears have come true, unfortunately.
What I know for sure is that even if it happens, I'll be by your side every day until then.
Oh, Raphael. Half a month later, a couple of minimalistic display stands are on the soft grass covered in wisteria petals, and the exhibition posters stand elegantly within their frames. A row of transparent glass jars sit on the long table beside me, each jar holding a sapphire flower bud.
Move this one to the left, and that one to the right a little, please.
Holding a glass jar in each hand, I meticulously adjust their positions according to Raphael's instructions.
It's been a while, Mr. Charles. This way, please.
Charles must have made some kind of deal with Thomas for him to willingly send us so many of his flowers.
Technically, these are our flowers. Whenever I show up at one of my exhibitions, Thomas is always the happiest person around.
As I finish adjusting the jar glass, I take a moment to appreciate the beautiful table I just set up. Then I must be the second happiest person.
And I guess that makes me the third happiest person.
Oh, Talia. Okay, but then what does that make Raphael? I turn around to see Talia approaches. She holds up her the hem of her dress as she walks.
Did you prepare these flowers for the exhibition? I've never seen them before. What are they?
She reaches out to touch the buds, only to be stopped by Raphael halfway.
You're supposed to care for the flowers, which means no touching is allowed.
Thomas had just finished greeting the guests. He rushes over and gives Raphael's shoulder a quick pat.
It's almost time. Shall we get started?
Thomas! I love Thomas. I love Thomas so much. I think Thomas is my favorite NPC. No, that's a lie. Well, not NPC, but side character. It's Kieran and Luke are my favorite, and then Thomas is right behind. Raphael nods in response as he grabs a glass jar from the table and takes my hand. He guides me through the crowd to the water's edge. The chatter subsides. People peek with curiosity.
There are many familiar faces here, and I want to take this moment to thank you for coming to my exhibition today. This is the final exhibition in my flower-themed series. In this venue, the Wisteria Grove.
As he pauses, Raphael gentle gaze sweeps over the crowd before landing on me.
Is specially chosen by this lady.
Ooh.
In return, I've prepared a surprise for this opening
What
ceremony.
was that? Why were they like, woo? I hate that. I don't like that. I didn't like that. After catching a signal from Raphael, Thomas begins handing out a glass jar containing a flower bud to each guest.
Everyone, the flower you just received is a new species. It inspired this exhibition, and it holds a very special place in my heart.
I knew you wouldn't show up at exhibitions without a reason.
Tell us about it then, Raphael. The journalists have been asking me about this, but I didn't have anything solid to give them.
You'll know what this is all about once you put the buds in the lake.
People playfully tease him for being so mysterious as they stroll in groups towards the lake. So did Charles succeed in making these flowers bloom in the lake as well. Raphael clenches my hand. We stride across a wet, soft meadow and stop at the lakeside where no one is around.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see for ourselves.
Okay. We bend down to lift the glass lid off the jar. Together we pull out the bud with soil still clinging to it. Dripping our hands into the cold lake water up to our wrists, we completely submerge the bud. Through the refractions of light and shadows, a hint of sapphire blue faintly ripples in the water. Slowly the buds unfurl its slender petals. Rafayel, look! From the shore not far away comes bursts of amazed exclamations, and Raphael's eyes sparkle with joy as they reflect the flower in the water.
Yes, our flower has bloomed. If it can bloom in lake water, it will be able to bloom in seawater.
Okay, you say that though, but like the ocean is full of a lot of salt, so I don't know if I believe that. But okay, we're gonna each other in silence. The fragrance of the flower underwater seemingly premates into the air.
From this moment onward, the deep sea won't be able to separate us. And I want the meaning of this flower to be...
He gazes at me with undivided attention, as if his answer will echo the fierce determination shining in his eyes. In the next moment, the same words slip out of our lips.
To never part ways.
Aww. He picks up my hand, and the water droplets in my hand glisten under the bright sunshine.
Although I've given you the naming right for this flower, I believe you can still use my advice.
Raphael lowers his gaze as he solemnly strokes letters on my palm with his dripping fingers, leaving a wet, tingling sensation on my skin.
The one and only flower in this world deserves a unique name.
He's not going to name it after me, is it? He's not going to call it Clotho. My pulse seems to throb in sync with his movements. I understand the word his gaze. I understand the word his gaze and fingers are trying to convey. In Raphael's heart, the name of this unique flower is the letters he wrote in my palm. And it's my name. I knew it! I knew he was going to name it after us. I knew it. He was going to name it after us. That was cute. That was really cute. Oh my god. So cute!